too long. We're just gonna start. Here. Wait, how do I? There we go. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Play by Play. My name is Sean Bouchard. This is the show where I play video games and talk about experience design, and we're back to Tacoma tonight. Did I turn everything on? I think I turned everything on. Yeah, no, that's good. I don't think I have a lot to say to set up. So let's start this game. Tacoma, you will remember, is the spaceship game by the studio that did Gone Home, Fulbright. Really cool. I forget what did we talk? What diorama game? Really cool diorama game that's sort of like it's all environmental narrative sort of stuff. We got through the first like chapter of it. I'm not sure how long the overall game is, but it seems clear now that it's divided into chapters. We did like the first hard drive full of stuff, and now we're moving on to another area of the ship. So let's do that. Let's play this. Did you guys hear about Pokemon announcement? I guess just happened. Like it just exploded. Looks cool. I'm not really a Pokemon guy, but some of this looks like stuff that I wish they had, you know, a year ago for Pokemon Go, the Pokemon Go integration stuff. All the Pokemon exploded. They just spontaneous. No, the news, the Pokemon news. The Niantic is announced, or the Pokemon Company has announced a new Pokemon game coming out in November for the Switch, but it is going to have a step tracking accessory and some kind of Pokemon Go integration. Okay, here we go. Back to video games, because that doesn't count. Where are we? Here we go. All right, so yes, got it. We're 0.5% of the way complete. There's two areas here. I think we came from back here. Return to hub. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to go to the right because that arrow is more clearly marked. This is an amazing medicine infographic. Okay. 2 days ago, that is quite recent. Actually remember when all of the other stuff was, but it stretched back like weeks, I think. I don't remember when the like party was, but I think it was yesterday, so I think this maybe is like just a little bit before that. Proceed to the exam room. Sarah is the physician. For that.
Okay, Sarah. We'll see you over in Mech. Soon as everything's wrapped up here.
All right. Good speed. Once more into the breach.
Okay, so wait, who is this? Who are we looking at? This is Natalie, captured 2 days ago? I think that must be the case. Natalie talking with Odin. Isn't having more data available to the pilot desirable? Yeah, but the raw nav data is formatted for the Zenith AI's use. not for the pilot. Bert's going to be able to need to use this stuff in real time while she's at the controls. Navigation could itself interpret the data and display its recommendation for optimal manual inputs to the pilot. Expose the raw data for cross-reference if needed. Yes. I understand. I will prepare revision 2.212 of the manual drone navigation control software. So it sounds like they're preparing for a piloting event that is a little bit out of the ordinary. Is what that sounds like to me. Message with Evie St. James. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. I just wanted to say I think you're a really good station admin. No matter how I acted, I want you to know I'm not going to let you down. It's very sweet, Nat. I appreciate it. I need to do something. See you on the other side. User offline. Alright. Emergency in effect. Oh, so maybe this is after the party. 2 days ago. I don't have my timeline straight, but emergency in effect, cryogenic facilities active, 2 out of 6 cryopons occupied, so they're already occupied, oxygen supply approximately 50 hours, and that's why they're whatever, this one, she's going over procedures with the ship. Okay, cool. So
What?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about how Evie and Clive are...
I'm gonna go back. So
Oh,
this is Nat, network specialist, Roberta, right, Sierra Nod, and Sarah, who is the medic. Okay, great.
okay, Sarah. We'll see you over in Mech. Soon as everything's wrapped up here.
Alright, good speed. Once more into the breach. What?
I don't know. I'm just thinking about how Evie and Clive are already in deep freeze. Did you read the message they sent?
Yeah. Why are we going into the supply closet?
I got to talk to them a little bit right before Sarah took them down to cryo, and Evie was being so encouraging. They're putting all their faith in us, but
But what?
right before they turned to go, just for a second, they looked so worried.
Oh, baby.
The clock is ticking, and I just keep thinking, what if the last time they saw each other is the last time they'll ever see each other?
Don't think about that.
How can I? How can you not think about it?
So, you know the concept of partitioning from early century computing.
Yeah, I think so.
So, you have a data drive. And maybe one partition was your operating system, and the other one was like general data storage.
That's awesome.
And maybe you'd partition part of the drive off to contain something that might be unstable that you otherwise kind of, wanted not to interfere with anything else. There are certain things that are gonna help us get this done, but some things, they need to be partitioned off. Because thinking about them isn't gonna help us.
But you're thinking about us, at least, aren't you?
Yeah. And when I do let myself start thinking about how there's a possibility this is the last of our time together too,
Matt?
then I start thinking we should really make the most of it.
Cute. How do I... Oh, like that? That's how I look at things. Pain relief. Okay. What's going on here? Physician access only. Physical locking device engaged. Physical lock. Well, that's tantalizing. I want to get in there, obviously. Tacoma hat. Very nice. Anti-allergen caplets. Okay. Okay. Good. Storage closet. Checks out. Alright, I'm just going to explore the physical space a little bit. Personal quarters. There's a radio. Okay, so I can listen to the radio in the hologram. Sarah's personal quarters. Okay, I'm gonna finish this first. And then in here we've got medical office. Office stuff. I don't know enough about space to know why you might need allergy pills. But I assume that it's something science-based. This is soap. I don't know why it's a donut. Oh, I see. You stick your hands into it. Okay, that's pretty rad. Imaging. Bioscan not available. Remove items from pockets. Lie down. Remain still. Oh, there's the cat! Hi, cat. There's a mouse. Oh, I love these mice. Okay. Holy fuck! What? Oh no, it's just... Alright, that's anatomy. That's not a skeleton. That's not a scary skeleton. It's not a dead person. It's just an anatomical skeleton. And it's missing a skull, which means there might be a skull out there somewhere. Alright, let's rewind this.
Oh, Odin. Did I do the right thing? Oh, Odin.
Okay, emergency in effect. 50 hours of oxygen. To all crew. Everyone left awake on Tacoma Station. I've added a tracking widget to all crew desktops. It displays a pretty accurate estimate of how much breathable air remains on the station. Following the algae bloom and Evie and Clive going into cryo, that counter should give you a pretty good something. Keep an eye on it. So that was just, yeah. Message with Natalie. Hey ladies, your scans look good. You're cleared for cryo. If God forbid something into the pods, attaching same standard instructions I sent along to Evie and Clive. Cryogenic sleep a patient's guide. In the case of a medical emergency, when surgical or other required medical facilities, something, temporary cryogenic suspension until you can be transported for treatment. Here's a quick look at something. Preparation. Medical staff will scan you and determine an appropriate regimen of fluids to be administered by intravenous something. Dosage of diuretics and laxatives and given time for your body to react to them. Medical staff will guide you as you enter the cryogenic device. If the cryogenic facilities at your location are in microgravity, medical staff will have special training to admin something. This doesn't tell me what I really want to know, which is like how stable is the cryogenic sleep in the absence of, say, oxygen. How long does it take for somebody to expire? Do they have their own life support? Do the cryogenic pods have their own life support?
Did I do the right thing?
In what regard?
I don't know.
Does Nat deserve to know?
Microgravity is, somebody who like really knows this can probably explain it better than me, but microgravity is essentially what we think of as no gravity. So if you're on a space station, for example, there is some gravity. There's gravity towards the Earth gravitational attraction towards the Earth. That's what keeps the station in orbit. But it is extremely slight compared to what we would think of as normal gravity. And so it's effectively like 0G. But it's not actually 0G, and there are some differences, mostly over time spans, but...
What her odds are if she ends up going into cryo.
I believe that you have made a decision with both Roberta and Natalie's best interests at heart.
Above all, do no harm. If we do make it out of this thing, Nat's going to have to find out I didn't tell her everything at some point.
I believe that is a bridge to be crossed at a later date. Andrew is here for his exam.
Oh. Send him in. So you showed up for your exam.
I did.
So does that mean you've decided to...
What's gonna happen to us, Sarah?
What? Well, Bert and Nat are going to fix up the drone with life support, and then we're...
No. I mean... What if things don't work out? And we're still stuck in cryo?
Oh.
Okay.
Well, when you go into stabilizing sleep, it feels just like any other sleep, really. The body effectively goes into a controlled hypothermic coma.
Where are these presentations coming from? Is Odin creating them on the fly? Are they like presentations that these people have prepared previously for some other thing, and they're just sort of like deploying them now? Like, I have really this whole AR presentation thing way more than the HUD, way more than the like, here is your email just in front of your face. This idea that when you're trying to describe something to them, like slides pop up next to you. That's the thing that I think would really have a dramatic effect on communication. But I don't understand how it works. And in my mind, it's AI driven. It's like Odin is like, you signal to the ship AI, hey, I want slides, I want a visual demonstration of what I'm talking about, and then the AI just sort of like makes that happen for you, because that would be fucking insane. Like, that would be amazing.
Do you dream?
Sometimes. Sometimes very intense dreams.
And then what?
After a certain amount of time, your body slows down too much, things start shutting down, don't wake back up.
It doesn't hurt.
No.
Do you think Bert and Nat can get it done?
I do.
Then I'll just have to trust your professional opinion and do my part. It's been good working with you, Doc. I'm ready for my exam.
Uh-oh. That? Oh shit, wait. Hold on.
My part. It's been good working with you, Doc. I'm ready for my exam.
Okay. That's just Nat and Bert in the other room on the other side of this wall, crashing into each other. Cute. Cute how it freaks everybody out. Alright, we got a workstation here. Oh, did I forget that these workstations aren't at all useful? Oh no, here's a little bit. We would like to remind you that while your posting contract on Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma is currently up for renewal, there would be many more posting options open to you if you were to accept personal responsibility for the incident of September 2nd, 2085, upon the Fountain of Paradise. As you know, your court case has been settled. There would be no further negative impact on you, and your opportunities within Venturis would be significantly improved. I'll take the renewal, thanks. Interesting. So some kind of a legal thing. Bioscan record pin updated. Thank you for updating your crew AR bioscan records access code. Please enter a code reminder phrase for future reference. Graduation. Jesus Christ. Who is this person? Graduation, period. Are you really gonna remember the period? Oh no, I guess that's the reminder phrase. Wait. Hold on. We're gonna dive into this way deeper than it needs to be. Thank you for updating your Crew AR Bioscan Records access code. So your code has been updated. Your PIN is updated. Enter a code reminder phrase for your future reference. Got it. Reminder phrase is graduation. The PIN is going to be the year that she graduated or something like that. This is for my benefit. Okay. Well, that's good to know. What year did you graduate? There's a license issue date. There's a date of birth. Confederacy of North American Agri-Power Producers. There's nothing on here that is obviously a graduation date? Oh, hell yes. Temperate rainforest, there we go. Chapstick, pen, felt writer. Tea. Stars can... Do not crush or chew tablets. What is this? Oh, proprietary mixture for anti-anxiety support. Got it. There's a key. It goes to the supply locker. Where do you think... Oh! The supply locker! I know exactly where that is. Alright, we're gonna come back here later because there's more stuff in there. Sweet, okay. What are you? Ventura settles with family spaceport victim. This sounds exactly like the thing. Following a lengthy independent investigation and court case, Venturas Corporation has reached a settlement with the family of Jade and Jeremiah Pratt, who died during surgery for a fractured femur following an accident aboard Venturas Foundation Fountain of Paradise Spaceport on September 2nd, 2085. Value of the settlement was undisclosed. Part of the settlement's terms, Venturas admitted no wrongdoing into the death of Mr. Pratt. However, significant public relations damage was already done by the incident. While OSEP's independent investigation was inconclusive, the attending surgeon at the time of Mr. Pratt's death, Dr. Sarah Hesmati, testified during multiple hearings that fault lay not in human error, but in the faulty judgment of Venturas' medical AI, Heka. Following these claims and the lack of refutation by OSEP's investigations, investor confidence in the reliability of Venturas' AI offerings declined sharply and hasn't fully recovered since. Dr. Hesmati was transferred off the Fountain of Paradise spaceport shortly after the hearings began. Interesting. Mr. Pratt was a popular travel and food writer, bringing his death and subsequent hearings surrounding it added attention from the public. Both Venturas Corporation and Mr. Pratt's family declined comment for the story. Interesting. Okay, so... AI is not infallible, but there is there's sort of like a corporate pressure against saying that. What are you? Nasal spray. Prescription nasal spray. All right. There is the fucking skull. I mean, we might as well, right? No. I guess I didn't get an achievement for that. But I still feel good about it. Okay. Yeah, this is anti-anxiety. 100 tablets. Alright. Good. Okay. Well, we learned something from that. Let's go back. Oh, there's another part to that. We'll see if I manage it. Okay, did I get everything in here? There's some abstract paintings. There's, what's in the notebook? Oh, February 20th. Honestly, most of the pain is faded. I can't say that I don't still feel guilty. It's just duller than it used to be, but it's still there all the time. Odin says this counts as grief, even though I never knew the patient when he was alive. I don't know how doctors deal with this. A lot of them have to, don't they? Most of them. So she's still traumatized by this case. And so maybe some of the anti-anxiety medicine is for her. Maybe a lot of it is. 2080, there we go. Mercury surgery. Oh, no, is that Nano? Nano G something? Surgery certified? Some kind of fancy future surgery. 2080. William Carlos Williams. Okay. That seems memey, but I can't. Deepness in the sky. I don't know any of these. Yeah, I can't read those ones. That's kind of cool. That's neat. I don't know if this is... Oh, that's it. That was it. Okay, recent body scan records. Something... Which one of these is Nat? That's Nat. This is the interesting one. Heart murmur, probable mitral stenosis. Patient exhibits clear signs of cardiovascular abnormality. Heart murmur. This condition represents severe risk of death during the cryogenic revival process. Expected probability of survival for the patient under this treatment is 18%. Patient is not recommended for cryogenic stasis. Physicians should consider alternative methods of treatment for this patient. This UI for evaluating patient health is fucking amazing. That's wild. Okay, so Nat, even if everybody else survived, Nat was unlikely to survive. Standard immunoviral schedule AC, addictive substance resistance 4, anti-carcinogenic filter series A. Excuse me. No cryogenic stasis risk factors. Cool. No cryogenic stasis risk factors. Okay. So I guess the other two, Evie and what's his name? Craig? What's his name? Didn't get scanned. They just went straight into cryo. Maybe? Let's go check out personal space. Three months ago. Okay. Clive. It's interesting. Interesting that the sort of mix of different rendering art styles for rendering the characters in pictures. Like, I love how the characters are rendered in AR. I absolutely adore that. It's weird to me to see pictures like this of them. 2.4 million followers. This feed maintained in the memory of JJ. The JJ, the food blogger? Yeah. Okay. So she's looking at this guy's blog, the guy that died on her watch. Message for the Odin. Unfortunately, the information you've requested is defined as classified by Venturis. I'm unable to transmit it to you. I wish I could. I'm sorry, Sarah. It's okay. You don't have to apologize. I know you have your rules you have to follow. I wonder if Nat could get at it. I cannot prevent you from approaching Natalie about this issue. I can advise you that doing so would violate the terms of her security clearance. No, on another facility, like if she was malfunctioning there, or if she was malfunctioning, or if there had been anything wrong with her that people might not have known about. I could try looking at VT's tech error ticket backlog for any hits. Okay, Fountain of Paradise medical AI about 3 years ago. So she's trying to figure out if there's any evidence to back up her story that the AI gave bad advice. Egg a Day, Odyssey to the Stars, Spaceport City, Singapore. Thank you again to all my eggheads who flagged me in their loyalty affiliate programs this month. Flag me today to join up and receive premium content like this, day one, every week. Don't forget to like and subscribe. First ever trip up the space elevator to the Fountain of Paradise tomorrow, the glitz, the glamour, the zero-G. It's going to be incredible, all thanks to you, my loyal supporters. But first, I spend a day in the hustle and bustle of Spaceport City, lively jumble of improvised bungalows, gray market vendors, and of course, those famous Singaporean food stalls surround the space elevator's spectacular base tower. One last egg a day before I lift off from Terraformer. Here we go. Kea Toast at Kea Best Kopi House. While Toast takes the center stage in this classic Singaporean street food's name, real star of the show is a pair of perfectly runny half-boiled eggs drizzled with slather and more good egg. Then dip liberally in the soft Okay. Very, very sad, Sarah. She just lie there. Oh, whoops. That was the way out, sorry. Oh, interesting. So this is an An autobiography by an artificial intelligence. Fascinating. Okay, that's cool. No. That was not clicking on the door. That was clicking on the chocolate. Damn it. She likes that coconut lemon gum. It's nail polish. Okay. From GMO to Soy Pro. I can't do it, can I? That's funny. Deep waters in the heavens, thunderclouds approaching from the west, but no rain yet. Superior person nourishes himself and remains of good cheer and condition himself for the moment of truth. Grant success if you sincerely keep to your course. You may cross to the far shore, changing line 1. Okay. It's the I Ching. Anything else? Oh yeah, there we go. I Ching. Hi Sarah, so glad somebody wanted one of these beautiful orchids. Remember, not too much water, just ask if you need guidance on upkeep, plant care tips, I'm here to help. Very nice. That's not the only orchid that I've seen though, I don't think. I think there have been some more orchids. Okay. I was hoping to find a cat. I don't see a cat. Yes, Velcro shoes. Awesome. Tell me about this plaque. Surat al-Baqarah, the heifer, I guess. In the name of God, the gracious and merciful, Alif Lam Mim. This is the book in which there is no doubt, a guide for the righteous, those who believe in the unseen, perform the prayers, give from what we have provided for them, and those that believe in what was revealed to you and what was revealed before you, and are certain of the hereafter. These are upon guidance from their Lord. These are the successful, the opening. In the name of God, the gracious and merciful, praise be to God, Lord of the worlds, most gracious and most merciful, master of the day of judgment. It is you we worship, and upon you we call for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those you have blessed, not those against whom there is anger, nor those that are misguided. I'm not sure what this is. It's some sort of a religious piece. Which she's clearly like obsessed with. Well, I don't know that she's clearly obsessed with finding a religious or spiritual way to deal with this grief that she's feeling, but that is what it seems like. It seems like that's what's happening. Okay, I think that's this area. I'm gonna leave all these windows open. Let's go check out the botany area. Are we done here? No, we're at like 50%. We're on perfect schedule. Okay, food supply. Here's another amazing infographic. That's wild. It's fucking wild. This has not like overgrown the station in the last 2 days, so I think that this is just how they keep it. They keep it crazy like this. Let's let's check out this thing. This is 3 days ago, so this is shortly before the last one. I tried.
All right, what do you say, folks? Yay or nay?
Obviously.
So there's little messages that get inserted into the loading screens for some of these holograms. My theory is that is Odin in the present trying to communicate with us because we have been cut off from accessing the ship's AI. Everything that we're seeing is just recorded, but we're not allowed to access Odin in the present. But I think Odin is still there, and so I think that's where those messages are coming from.
Lee, we're on board.
I'm in.
Me too.
Okay.
All right. Well, we non-essential personnel need to figure out how to do everything we can to set this mission up for success, then get the hell out of your way as quickly as possible.
I see their
Time is oxygen, people. Break.
I can't believe everybody went along with this.
I'll head downstairs and
I
get
didn't
started
expect them
on
to.
EV St. James, urgent all hands meeting right now. See subject, I'm in botany already. Get here. This is Sarah. Standard practice is don't use cryo for any longer than absolutely necessary. That's not what I asked. Right, sorry, 72 hours without serious risk of brain damage. Past that, you're really pushing it. How much oxygen? Hardly at all. Wait, where are you going with this? Okay. Bert says she could do her part in the time we have. If she doesn't sleep, and I need to write up a serious layer of interpreter code for us to pilot it from the inside, but it's gonna be tight. If you had more than 40 hours to work with, every little bit would help. Okay, hold on, checking something. Okay, right, so Evie knows that they need time to try to pull all their shit together, tries to buy them some time by putting non-essential personnel into cryo early. Roberta Williams, what if we weren't sending it down to get supplies? What if we were sending ourselves down in the delivery drone? Yes, with some modifications. Bigger issue would be its lack of life support. Something salvage from around Tacoma could rig up oxygen, pressure, climate, drone down to Luna, and get home from there. If we're not confident in VT making it up here before O2 runs out, we can't call for a pickup. Getting down to Luna is our only real hope. Okay, sit tight. Good idea. Thanks, Bert. Okay. Got it.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So now we actually have to build this thing.
Andrew.
Clive,
Yeah, that was Andrew.
want to talk?
Hold on,
Sure, Evie.
Are you okay?
Evie! Hey, Evie. Hey, I know you're all gung-ho to help us out and everything, but I did the math. If we could get this done in 48 hours, not 72.
Could the rest of us wait longer to go in?
Exactly.
Listen, ladies, I get it. You're trying to do right by us, but every minute we wait to go in is a minute you don't have to get this thing flying. And knowing what we know about VT, we've got to give you every chance we can to succeed.
So there's no way we can convince you?
We made a plan. Now we just need to hold up our end of the bargain.
Then I guess we should stop wasting time and get to work.
This is gonna be good, Evie. You just wait. Ride of your life.
More ways than one. I didn't think things would end like this. Did you?
What do you mean, end?
Come on, Clive.
What?
You really think they can turn that thing into a passenger vehicle in 2 days? We might as well hold our breath and just try dog paddling over there.
But...
Listen, it's okay. We know it's not safe working up here. We just don't think about it a lot, but here we are. And we knew it all along.
But VT could...
VT's not fucking coming, Clive. VT's not fucking coming. You think sending a crew up here at the drop of a hat just to check on things is worth it to them? Dollars and cents, Clive. You know what one of those fuckers said to me one time? If it doesn't make dollars, It doesn't make sense. Them sending a crew up in time, it just doesn't make sense.
So you're just giving up then?
No. We're doing what we said we'd do. Bert and Nat, they are our only shot and we have got to take it. But I can also be realistic that...
Evie, I don't want to be realistic with you.
It's very
Well.
sweet.
Time to go make final preparations then.
But not too finally. You know, I'm picturing it. The day we'll be walking together. Like this. The gravity, it won't be artificial. I mean, isn't it strange? We've never felt the Earth's pull together. One day.
One day.
That's very sweet.
Oh, Evie. Do you think you could get everyone to medical? I want to make sure they've got the best shot at waking back up once they do go in.
All right. How about this? Let's give folks a little time to regroup. But why don't Clive and I follow you over there right now and get ours done? No time like the present.
Lead the way.
Okay, Evie, Hello?
Where's Andrew?
What do you say, folks? Yay or nay?
Obviously, we're on board.
Me too.
Okay.
All right. Well, we non-essential personnel need to figure out how to do everything we can to set this mission up for success, then get the hell out of your way as quickly as possible. Time is oxygen, people. Break.
I'll
Everybody went along with this.
I'll head downstairs and get started on something.
Something.
Okay.
Anything.
Hey, Andrew. Andrew.
Yeah.
Hey, are you okay?
Evie! Hey!
Nope, I'm
Evie.
not.
Hey,
Okay.
Oh, shit. Okay.
you could get this done in like 48 hours, not 72.
Oh my...
Break.
I can't believe everybody went along with this.
I'll head
No,
downstairs.
I didn't expect them to either.
Oh my god. So now we act...
So, I am going to say that I don't know what it is. It helps that some of these characters are coupled up and that is being expressed like physically, hand holding and tackling in a storage closet and all of that. But I feel like I am just really coming around to having like a confident sense of who everybody is. Like these characters are now like pretty well established in my mind. I know who everybody, more or less who everybody is, what their role is on the ship, and a little bit of like what their personality is, what their character is like. It takes a while. It takes a long time to sort of get that, especially when you have this kind of a what's the word for this in TV or in movies? It's a shit. There's a word for a story that is built around sort of a group of characters rather than like a central protagonist and ensemble. Thank you, Kyla, thank you very much. This is an ensemble story. It really can like be difficult to establish who the characters are, especially when you don't have like facial features. Like I think that this art style does make that a little bit harder. And obviously on the other hand, they can do this color coding that they do, which makes it much easier. So they can sort of offset that. But I feel like Tacoma is doing a pretty good job of presenting who these characters are and giving me a sense of like what they have at stake and what they care about, what their backstories are. But it still has taken me, you know, a number of hours of playing the game, of sort of like looking through people's stuff and mostly hearing their conversations to really get a sense of which is which and what's like what is at the heart of them all.
Actually have to build this thing.
Yeah, that was the whole point. Hold on, I need to ask Evie something.
Are you okay?
Evie! Hey,
Okay.
Evie, hey,
Alright, so
I
that
know
was sort
you're
of
all
like a
like gung-ho to help us
non-conversation.
out in...
Okay, rad. So we need to find a code for a door downstairs. And that's probably where we're gonna find the cat too. That's my guess. I didn't look at what this was. What was this? Okay, personal quarters.
Okay, Odin. Ready? I'm gonna do it this time.
Let's look at this. Spitfire's Revenge. Sarah has 1875 points. Andrew has 250 points. 2 life and incoming fire. That's pretty good. From ONN, Orbital News Network, Ventura stock tumbles following failure of Orbital Worker Safety Bill. Bill would have repealed the Human Oversight Accord, opening the door to ambitious Venturis Belt projects. Space travel and hospitality corporations like Venturis are seeing their profits shrink. Enter the Venturis Belt, a flock of 1,000 automated economy orbital bungalows arrayed around Earth. Full automation of orbital facilities is currently outlawed by the Human Oversight Accord, which requires Venturis over 15 billion SGD into development, manufacturing, deployment of the bungalows themselves, and also into extensive lobbying, largely through sympathetic council member Douglas Chun, for the repeal of the thing, whatever, the human oversight, whatever. Council member Chun stepped down from his seat 3 months ago. Ooh, boy. Leaving the Human Oversight Accord in place. Ventura stock dropped to an all-time low following the OSEP vote and continuing public outrage from those who have prepaid for Venturis Belt timeshare memberships. Jesus, yeah. This has led to speculation that Sergio Venturi's position as CEO may be at risk. Something directors could not be reached for comment. Wild. Off-station message with Nicholas Dugub Figueroa. I can't remember if I know who that is. Yes, I opened it and I'm not sure I get it. You need to pass them out to the rest of the crew so they're not blinded by the glare off your damn shiny scalp. Good. Very good. Very, very, very good. 6 months ago. Playing AR games. I'm super disappointed that this does not update in real time. That was what I wanted. I wanted that to update. Oh well. Alright, what's this? Gardens at Versailles. Okay. Some kind of a protein energy wrapper. Okay. Amazon University. Proud alumni, maybe? Moisturizing lotion. Weights. These are not gum. These are something else. Tissues, that's right. Plants. Bathroom. Fresh, pure drinking water. Physics on the bag. It's pretty good. Yep. Yep. Fourth book in Nina Ayer's best-selling Warship series. Theum places heroine Pooja and her bow-wielding sister Sapna in Kola, small town in eastern Kalinga, where they hope to rest and prepare for their meeting with the powerful Garuda Mio. However, Pooja and Sapna find themselves in the midst of a pious ceremony of blessings, which at first seemed so beautiful and harmless, until something took notice. Cool. Oh shit! Sarah's here. Is... Okay. There's no animation to this scene. That's how I came in? That's how I came in. What else we got? We got a light. Oh no, that's a window. Okay. Sweet cake bites. Look real good. Oh Jesus. Oh man. Okay. I'm not gonna keep looking at that. Democratic Eastern Coalition's finest performing arts training campus. Amazon University Buffalo. Thank you for allowing us to show you and your talented son Nicholas around the cutting edge campus. As the DEC's leading performing and augmented arts educational institution, AU Buffalo is proud to be the #1 destination for talented students like Nicholas, whose ambitions drive them to forge a meaningful career in the arts. You express interest in discovering more about financial options to enable your son's education. We're happy to accept loyalty from internationally recognized corporate institutions, including the Venturas family of corporate entities, at competitive rates. And if Nicholas is able to secure a position with Amazon Original Content following graduation, we offer tuition forgiveness programs that could result in a college education for Nicholas at effectively no cost for you. Please contact us with any further inquiries that you may have. Admissions Chair, Amazon University Buffalo. Okay. Oh my god. Homework is more important than fun. Love, Nicholas. Have a good year in space. Look at all these plants. Look at all these space plants. That's amazing. That's pretty awesome. Interesting. That's just like my AR's facial recognition, I guess. Raising a happy, ethical, respectful, optimistic, hardworking child. Orchids, Beauty and the Devil, Maplethorpe's commercial and personal works. Tibetan people history. Infinite Jest. Story of Coffee. Do Androids Dream of Electric Ship. The history of the Tibetan genocide. Hamlet. Sketches. Alright. Good stuff. Good stuff. No door codes. Oh, here's the sunglasses. Okay. That's the first one that has felt like the lack of animation in the personal scene felt missing. In all of the previous ones, it has felt like they were very static scenes. And this is static in sort of like an emotional way. But the fact that like the two of them were actively playing a game, it seemed weird that they were both there and there was no movement. Okay, here we go. Plants, lots of plants. Chicken supply level. This is some sort of like chicken-based food product, I guess. Eel. Cow. Protein medium. More cows. Fungus. So food storage stuff. Tomatoes. Everybody loves tomatoes. What is this? Oh, art supplies. Ready-to-eat rice. Oh, adorable. Adorable. There we go. There's our code. Alright. Let's take that opportunity to take a short break, real short break, and then come back and get back into this.